another episode of Say Something with Cherie, but it's not just any episode. This is season 5, the finale for season 5. It has been an amazing season. I'm so happy for all of my guests that have stopped by. I'm amazed at my team and all the work that they've done, y'all. It's been a ride. That's a doorbell. So I heard there's going to be surprises. So that's a doorbell, and I guess my first surprise guest is here. It's a surprise show, you guys. So let's just, I'm nervous. I'm sweating. Oh, Danny and James! Not James!
I got him out. I couldn't miss this for the world, honey.
James, oh, thank you so much.
Proud of you, happy for you.
You guys are amazing. Okay, let me gather myself. I'm trying to save this makeup.
And it's pretty.
Oh, you guys are so nice.
The shoes. I couldn't forget to be.
Because you knew that. You knew. You guys are real friends.
I love you, boo, and I'm so happy and proud of you.
Thank you so much, Danny. That means a lot to me.
Season what? 5? Baby.
Season 5. Can you believe it? Dave, season 5. Are y'all going to chat with me? Are y'all leaving us?
Well,
y'all look
you
like
know,
y'all leaving.
I always have something to do, but I think we can make time for you.
Okay, just give me like 5 minutes, right? Okay. So, Danny has been my girl. You've been on the show. You helped me when we rebirthed Say Something because it was like lying dormant for a while. And then we rebirthed it and you were here for like the whole, 13 episodes helping me. You shut your business down to come and help me. Like, Danny, that means the world to me. So since you guys are here and it's called Say Something with Cherie, what is one powerful thing that you stand on that you have to say something about?
Ooh, love.
Oh, powerful.
Faith.
Mm.
I love you. What you think, babe?
Whatever's in your mind, do it.
That
Work
part.
And do the work.
That
do it,
part.
do the work.
Y'all heard him? Love first. That's the greatest commandment, right?
Yep.
Okay. And then your faith. Y'all leaving for real, ain't y'all?
Yeah.
They leaving. So love, faith, and do what's in your heart. Thank you so much, y'all.
Thank you.
This is amazing. Y'all my first guest. What's all of this?
Also, this is for you. I have new flavors, my linen mist, and for your staff.
Oh,
Because,
maybe they hold me down.
yes.
That is so kind of you.
I hope they
Listen, her linen mist is amazing. It goes everywhere I go. Every bathroom now. Thank y'all so much. I love y'all.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Enjoy your day.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, that's another doorbell. There's somebody else. That was dope. How y'all get Dave out the house? This is so cool. I got the dopest team. Okay, y'all, it's season 5. It is an episode full. I can't even sit down. Look at me bouncing. They got me really good yesterday. My dad flew in and just walked in the house, and y'all should have saw my face.
8 to 12. So that's 4 shifts. So that's 8, that's 16 hours basically.
Happy birthday to you. I just want you guys to share this season 5 finale with us because we have that part. We have another guest coming, and I'll tell you why season 5 is so important. And the Pierce, I knew you was coming.
How you doing? Good
Oh
to
my
see you.
goodness. Pierce, come on over here and sit down. Listen.
Listen, where are we? What we doing?
Season 5, Pierce. 5.
Wow.
So we started the show in 2015.
Absolutely. I was there.
Yes. Remember, we did not know we were doing Pierce.
You know, I was thinking about coming here, and I remember sitting in my house, editing. Remember we were editing?
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
We were making up the show, editing the show.
Absolutely.
Remember, we spent nights. I think we spent the night downtown in that
Absolutely.
apartment where we shot
Yep.
in a midtown high rise.
Mhm.
All until like 2 o'clock
2
in the
or 3
morning.
in the morning. Absolutely.
Oh my God.
Trying to figure it out.
And guess what, Pierce? Half
What's
of those
that?
episodes didn't even air. We never got it edited.
All good. All good. It was fun though. We had a good time.
We had a good time. Talk about
Absolutely.
trial and error. So all these years later, how many years? What is it? Year 9?
Wow.
And we're in season 5, never giving up. But you know what? I wanted you to be here because it's so important to just have somebody to believe in you, in your dream, right? That's
Yeah.
the first lesson that I've learned. And then two, it's so important to just get started.
Yeah.
So many people just like wait. I'm a perfectionist myself. People just wait to find the right time instead of just jumping out there doing it. So when I think back to what we were doing
Yeah.
in your house trying to edit,
No one knew how to edit, by the way.
no, we had no skills.
No
okay?
skills,
No.
by the way, no skills. but
No.
We did it. I always go back to the Bible says, he who waits for perfect conditions never gets anything done.
Oh, that's good.
So you just do it. Try it, put it out,
And do
and
it.
see where it lands.
And you're so quiet and laid back, though, Pierce. You're the most loyal person I've ever met in my life.
Wow.
No new friends.
No
Now,
new
I've never agreed with no new friends until
No
it
new
comes
fri-
to Robert Pierce, okay? Because this loyalty does not budge, and I understand no new friends. I understand that whole concept today. But that also means, like, that just showed me how you gave grace to your current friends, which became
Absolutely.
old friends, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You are
You
just.
pour into your current friends, they become old friends. Why you need new friends?
You taught me a lesson. And you're so quiet. You're so smooth with it.
Yeah. Well, because let me tell you this. I'm in management. I'm not talent. So why am I in front of cameras? That's not my calling. My calling is to support. And so I'm not the superstar. I try to make superstars.
You do make superstars. Look at me.
Well, we try. And so
And you was in the trenches with me.
Absolutely.
And that really speaks to your character. You really are a behind the scenes support person to get people where they're going. I don't know if you remember, I think I told you years ago at church when we first started the Dave Ramsey program.
yeah.
And I was a single mom, y'all. Karina was probably 6 or 7. And me and my friend wanted to take this class so bad. But the class was like $200. I did not have the money. They told me when I got to class that Robert Pierce had paid for me to take this financial class. And but you were so quiet all the time. I thought he was mean. I was like, no, he didn't. You
Yeah.
had the straight face. But that, I just never forget. That meant the word. You didn't even know me that well, other than a member of the church. But
That's all. But I saw something, and I always in ministry, I always looked for what people thought were the underdog. The single mom trying to make it. You get so much flack. And I want to say this to you. Let me say it. No matter where this thing takes you, just continue to stay. Know where you are. Know who you are. Don't get wrapped up in this business. We see it all the time. People get into the business and they just go crazy, right?
yeah.
They,
Yeah,
they go
do.
crazy because so many things come at you. This is truly the belly of the beast in this business, and you have to know who you are and whose you are.
This is true. This is
And
true.
if you can do that, you can survive all the craziness, and don't get involved in it. And if you're not a superstar, don't try to be one.
That's good.
Yeah, be
That's
yourself.
good.
Be you.
And I think that's really how doors open. I appreciate for what you're saying. I receive that, but that is how doors open. I always thank God that I didn't run off and get caught up in the acting and the things, the promises, the false promises. I knew who my God was. I still know who my God is.
Absolutely.
And while my goals and dreams is to go one place, I'm staying true to what God has called me to do. So
And you'll
I
be
thank you for
fine.
that.
Just stay on the course. Watch what he do. Be open to new possibilities. And I'm excited. I remember years ago I said to you, I'll see you on the top.
you did.
Right?
I
You
remember you
that?
said
We're
that.
getting closer, right?
Yes, we are.
Every time I see you, you're getting closer. We're getting closer together.
Elevated.
And so just know that I'm a cheerleader for you.
Thank
You
you.
have my support. I'll be far away. I'll be behind the scenes, but
I
I'm
know
there.
how to get you though.
Yep, you know how to reach me, and whatever I can do for you, I'm here for you.
Okay, so now you're with Sunny Girl with MC Light.
Yes, Sunny Girl Entertainment. We're a management company. We manage artists for music, film, and television.
Okay.
We have a great roster now of talent.
I saw you just sign a 5-year-old rapper.
Yeah, Van Van, the TikTok sensation Van Van. She's
Wow.
amazing.
How
We just,
somebody can even speak like that at 5?
I have no idea. She was at home at home. Her dad was recording her and had an idea. We're gonna put her on TikTok, and it's a sensation.
Is that where you
now.
guys found her?
Yes, we found her there.
Wow.
Absolutely. Reached out, some connections was made, and we are now representing her.
Oh, wow. I saw the video that you sent me of her, and it's an Aries, T.I.'s daughter.
Yes, T.I.'s daughter. Yep, they have a new single. We dropped it last week. It's called "Be You."
Oh, my
Please,
gosh.
y'all go support it. It's amazing. It's child appropriate.
Yes.
It's a bop. You're gonna bop your head, and it's just talking about being you.
Yes,
Yeah.
I love it. It's definitely a bop, and I love how they kept it age
Absolutely.
appropriate. Those little girls in there, they ain't twerking or nothing. This definitely gonna be in all of the kindergarten classes.
Yeah,
okay?
and we
This-
even have a BU's challenge on TikTok now.
Oh, really?
Where the little kids are going and they're doing the dance for it, and it's just blowing up, exploding.
Okay,
And so it's
I got
amazing.
my 9-year-old niece got me hooked on TikTok.
Yeah.
She told me I'm gonna make you TikTok famous, and I was like, girl, please. I had no followers, and literally within a couple months we were at about 20,000, and now we're at 40,000. So I'm
Wow.
gonna get my niece so we can get on this
Absolutely,
challenge. Okay,
please
the
do.
BU challenge.
The
Katie,
BU
girl,
challenge.
we coming to the challenge.
Absolutely.
So what do you do over there at Sunny
Well,
Girl?
I manage the artists, so our roster consists of MC Light, she's talent, and the owner of the company. We have Dave Hollister
Ooh.
formerly from Blackstreet.
Wait, Dave is coming back?
Yes, he's coming back.
Okay.
He's back, Dave Hollister. We have a new artist, gospel artist. She's amazing.
Oh, I love it.
From out of Fort Worth, Texas. Her name is Lakia Stokes.
Okay. I've
Please
never
look
heard
out
that.
for her. She's coming soon. We're about to shoot the visuals for her new single. I promise you, she's a breath of fresh air to the gospel community.
Oh, I can't wait. Is she on YouTube?
She is on YouTube. Yes.
Okay, look up Lakia
Please,
Stokes.
Lakia
Okay.
Stokes, absolutely.
I think do we have a guest coming?
We
Robert,
have someone?
we got some more guests
Okay,
coming. We
who's
got
coming?
surprise guests.
Now you know I
coming.
don't do new friends now. Well,
We made that clear. No new
but yeah, this
friends.
for you. I'm doing new friends today.
Thank you. Be nice today.
So I'm gonna get out there. I'm gonna sit here, okay? So your guests can sit there.
Okay.
How about that?
Okay, we can do that.
Yeah, we can do that.
We'll let them come on in.
Yeah,
here
let
and
them
see.
come right here.
I don't know who popping up, but
Yeah.
it's been amazing.
Okay,
all
who's coming?
week. You told me you was gonna be out of town. Yes, you
I guess I'll be the first one on the altar tomorrow.
do. Yes, you will. Come on in, cousin.
How you doing, sir?
This is Robert
Pleasure to meet
Pierce.
you. Yes, sir.
Y'all know Pastor Luther McKinstry, my cousin, pastor to y'all. He's been here. He's no stranger. What's up, cousin?
Hey, listen, I had to come by. Congratulations. Come by. I see you showing on them legs
You know,
today,
you know,
all right?
you know.
I see all that flesh.
Yeah, because I'm over the marriage ministry. I'm teaching them how to hang from chandeliers, you know. This is Pierce. Robert Pierce started
Pleasure
Say
to meet
Something
you,
with
sir.
me
Okay,
in the
sir.
very beginning.
Okay.
We did not know what we were doing.
Not at all.
No, we were editing at his house. We
Yeah.
didn't even know nothing about editing.
And
No.
then no one was editors, but we were there editing.
Professional now.
Well, we tried. We tried.
He is now with MC Light. He's the one of the senior managers over at
Yeah.
Sunny Girl so Entertainment.
Yes, sir.
So he's taking off, and I'm just so elated
Yeah.
he came to hang out with me
And
today.
actually, I retired from full-time ministry.
He did, yeah.
Yeah, in 2021 to pursue my career in entertainment.
Yep.
Full-time, spent 20 years in full-time ministry, then traveled the country, did it all.
Yeah, I know you like doing a lot of things with kids with scholarships. and
Absolutely.
everything.
Yes, sir.
Right after Soul Train Award, she has a little private.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Yes,
that's
sir.
right.
See? And my cousin is also no stranger to the entertainment world. He is friends, rub shoulders with all the names. I won't name them until they come on the show.
All right.
So yeah, cousin. I'm glad you can stop by. This
stop
this
by.
finale means a lot to me.
Listen, one thing about you, you are purposely driven, you're purposely driven.
Yes.
And one thing about you, I love how you just with things with life and how you are driven and you know, people talking about hustling. You ain't hustling. You got purpose in everything that you do with your drive.
Hey man, I received that. That's how I try to do everything in life.
I'm happy proud of you.
I thank you. Now, so you here on the set with us. We're talking about season 5. We're talking about Say Something. You've been here, and YouTube loves you, clearly. Now, Robert, my cousin, is a pastor, but his Instagram would make you think he's an entertainer.
Amen.
He says all the unorthodox things and puts up the memes that gets him in trouble.
A man after my
That's-
own heart.
Okay.
You
Yes.
remember me in ministry?
Yes.
I stayed in the hot
Yes.
water.
Robert does
I
not
say
do
the
rules.
things that church folks think is a taboo that they don't want.
Amen.
Yeah.
Conversation that needs to be had.
Yes, sir.
Well, some that he needs to take your
She from
perspective
that
and don't
old
say
school
nothing.
Alabama, so she don't. She got that too much that
Okay.
old school still in her.
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
no, I don't. No, I don't.
Yeah, some
No.
conversations are tough, but they got to be had.
Yeah, but sometimes we get in trouble.
Yeah.
Well, trouble is good. How good trouble?
So how can some people overcome some of the things they're doing if the conversation is never had?
Well, you're not in it to have the conversation, though. You leave them hanging. That's the problem. You put it out there, you leave those folk hanging.
That's why I come on, say something to Cherie.
Yes.
To talk about it.
Uh-huh.
Once I do that.
Yes, and the comments go crazy on YouTube, okay? So when you come on here and say so, tell me, cousin, like how do you feel, how important is it for a person to say something, especially on something that they stand on business on? Like,
The reason why it's very important because, you know, we all have our own opinion. We all could agree to disagree.
correct.
But at the end of the day, at least have some facts about behind on what you're doing. He would understand. People take scriptures and take it out of context, and
Yes.
they don't know the historical background and the tradition behind the situation, and they just take it out of context to fit whatever buffoonery they want to be involved in.
This is true.
Yes.
I'm seeing a lot of that, and for you to say that really makes me feel like, okay, I'm onto something because I don't judge. I'm not here to judge because I don't got no heaven and hell to put nobody in. But when I see certain people in ministry using scripture to back up what we know to be sin, it's like, so when you read that, I need to figure out what you was thinking when you read it, or it goes back to what you said, the research behind it.
Well, how can the scriptures be fulfilled about even the elect be fooled, about them being drawn away, about the itchy ears, unless that's happening now? Give example. I love Ty. I love him to life.
Yeah, I love
But
Ty.
that foolishness he said about church is whack. First of all, if the church is Jesus' bride, how are you going to call? If somebody called you whack, Patrick is going to be one to fight somebody.
For sure. This
So
is sure.
why would
He's
you call
crazy.
Jesus' bride whack? Church wasn't whack when you was getting paid as the worship leader.
This is true.
Church wasn't whack when you was the organist.
This
So
is
church wasn't whack
true.
when the church was paying you.
What you think about that, Robert? You retired from ministry,
Yeah.
but do you think church is whack?
No, I wouldn't say it right. I love the church. The church, I wouldn't be a man I am now without the church. Now, I would say there are some systems in the church that we need to revisit.
I agree.
But to use the word whack
And the politics.
in the politics, yeah, absolutely.
The politics, you know, the Lord. But that has been going, the
Yeah.
politics has been going through the time, even time of Jesus.
Absolutely.
Even with the time of the scribes and the Pharisees.
Yeah.
True.
But people use it to benefit them.
Yeah.
And that's what they try to do, and not having the focus to Christ. So you can't. So that is the wrong platform. That platform where everybody around the world to talk about the church.
To talk about the
That-
church.
that's the wrong platform. Now, if we was having a conversation, say, "Hey, man, I don't like the institution of the church,"
Yes.
in a group setting, but not a platform like that, because you already got people have their mindset concerning the church and how they view the church. That's the reason why I don't go to church now. That's the reason why I don't do it, because so you just only thing you're doing is giving them ammunition to not to be able to go to church or build their relationship with Christ.
I agree. And I think many use Ty Tribbett's statement to outsource their own decision that they were afraid to make and say, well, oh, he said it, so I don't have to go. When no, the church is more good than it's ever been than bad.
For sure.
From our community, who can ever deny the power of the church?
Yeah.
And so to put that out there, to spew that, it really give people license again to outsource a decision that they already wanted to make because they already made their decision or what they saw the church as. But no, it's not whack. Does it need some fixing? 100%.
Yeah.
But the healing, our restoration comes from the church, from
Yes.
Jesus Christ. And when we have true men and women of God declaring the gospel, there's nothing whack about it.
You
That
don't
is
hear
true.
people that are
That is true.
Buddhists,
Right.
Muslims, Hinduists, and people that in Taoism talk about their institution of what they believe.
Never.
in.
No, you
don't
don't.
never hear them
You
talk
don't.
about it. But here you have the church always got something to say. So you don't hear none of that. You know, I don't understand. They got all these different guys, but we got one devil.
Oh, you never thought. I never thought of it like that.
Amen.
All these different guys, we got
We
that
got
one
one
devil.
devil.
That one, making him more powerful.
Making it more powerful.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I understand.
That is amazing. That is something to think about because I feel like coming out of the mega church, we were at
Yeah.
a huge church, and now I'm with my cousin, which is a smaller church. I look at the politics of kind of like what you said, and not that I feel church is whack. I just feel like I'm not getting what I need from the church today. But I feel like when I say that, I feel like the church is trying to accommodate each and every member in there. And we're not all going to get fed at the same time. It's like a different season type of thing. It's like we used to say, it was a season where Pastor Kearney would preach. He was just preaching to the married folks. It's like for a long time, us single folks felt like we wasn't getting nothing. And then it was like on the singles folks and the married folks. So it was just kind of like, how do a pastor even accommodate or reach each and every soul in there without somebody feeling lost?
That's why each ministry serves its own purpose. Like with you and your husband marriage ministry, I'm not going to deal with it. I'm going to allow your ministry be effective to those marriage folks. I'm going to allow the one that's over evangelism be effective in that area because you are every person that's a core in whatever leadership capacity that they're in, they're going to be able to reach certain ones that I'm not going to be able to reach.
And I think that,
and then what they do, they bring them in, and then I give them the whole totality of building their relationship with God, whatever it is, and whatever season God has said that He's saying to His people. Because we're supposed to be preaching in season, out of season.
yeah,
Absolutely.
So
true.
if that is the case, then I need. I'm not going to target being like like the one time I had the series on giving. Well, that because some people was robbing themselves on that. You remember that one during the pandemic? I was preaching the whole series, that whole year on being an overcomer.
Yes.
So during that time, and I hit every area of everybody's lives that they were struggling in during that series, how to become an overcomer. So now, what sheep begot sheep. So you guys going to be the ones going to bring them in, and I do the rest as a shepherd.
Yeah, and I think it's also important as senior pastors to empower your ministers and elders under you. Pastor Kearney, one thing I attribute, he was never intimidated by me ministering to the sheep.
No.
And so they were allowed to call me pastor because I was the one walking with them.
Yeah.
I knew I wasn't the senior pastor,
Yeah.
but I pastored a group of people in New Mercies Christian Church
did.
Pastor Kearney would never touch.
Yep.
So we talked about the financial
The
piece
financial, yeah.
and touching single mothers. That was my assignment, to touch the people, echo what the man of God is saying,
Yep.
because it's not my church, this is not my sheep.
But I still have a problem when the shepherd don't smell like sheep, though.
No, absolutely.
I have a problem.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is he can't touch everyone.
Right.
And so he has a group of people he's going to affect, and as many as possible. But it's the human
But you
capacity.
have some leaders who's not trying to attempt to touch nobody.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah,
And that's
yeah,
an issue.
yeah,
Yeah. And that's an
Because he
issue.
definitely touched everybody, but
that's
he
an
allowed
issue.
other people to
Yeah.
to be in charge. Because like I was saying earlier, Pierce, when I started at New Mercies, I was there for about a year or so, and I joined the Dave Ramsey. They brought in the program for us to join. Well, I wanted to join, but I was a single mother, and the class was $200. I didn't have the money. As a matter of fact, it was $250. I didn't have the money, so somebody called me from the ministry and said to come to class anyway. I get there, and Pierce had paid for my session, and I was like, I thought he was mean because he was just he walked close to the pastor, and Pierce don't smile a lot. But when I thanked him for that, and then we just got closer and closer, and we just grew. But Pastor Kearney couldn't have done that. He can't be at every small group meeting.
Right.
So when he empowered him, that really meant a lot. But then that also showed me the power of Pastor Kearney, and then getting close to Pastor Kearney and First Lady, then I saw his heart as well. But that's true, empowering those people. And you have the same thing. I feel like, Elder Camille at church, her prayer life, she's close to you. She's an intercessor. But the fact that she connects with each and every person that comes in that door, you can't do it. But she sees it, and God tells her who to talk to. She's come to me and my daughter many times just out of the blue,
Yeah.
So those are the things that make it worthwhile to keep coming.
And ultimately, we're all pointing everyone to Jesus. We're
Yeah.
not pointing anyone to ourselves. So I'm just getting you ready for the next man. That's Jesus.
Oh, that's good. That's
I'm not gonna be in
good.
trouble by the Holy Spirit at all. Nobody, because you ain't gonna take me out prematurely.
I can be no one's God. I'm very clear of that.
Oh, you're very clear.
But I
of that.
can walk you to the path to get you there. And where you
Yes.
can meet the man for yourself. And then I'm no longer necessary.
Absolutely.
Because you have direct access.
And that's what makes people just build that relationship with God and grow in it. Other than that, they treat the pastor like a pacifier. It's like they always got to have the pastor. And it's like, you don't know God for yourself. That turns me off from anybody in any church when that's all you hear come out their mouth is pastor, pastor, pastor. And it's like, okay, child, I can't even talk to you no more because you ain't learned nothing that your pastor is feeding you.
But it happens in so many other areas. I can tell you, even in the entertainment field, you know, I'm always just pointing people to connections. That's all I do is connect. I'm not the man, but I'm the bridge. Just keep it going.
That's powerful. Well, we call you the connector too. You're good about that.
Let's keep it going. So nothing is about me. You don't need to even see my name on anything.
Wow. I
Because
love
I'm pointing you. You know, I'm just the messenger to get to where you say you need to be.
And that is what I call a true leader. That's a true leader right there. Teaching people how to fish for themselves so that they can eat and they ain't got to depend on you.
Stand on your shoulders.
Yes.
Yeah, and teach the next one.
Exactly.
That is that a real doorbell? Are we expecting somebody else? We got surprise guests all day. So Robert, we got another one. Cousin,
Okay.
I thank you so much for coming by.
I love you a lot. You know that.
I feel like somewhere in there is gonna be a comment
Only you can get me out on a day like today.
on a Saturday. Because my
Man, it
cousin
was a
don't leave the
pleasure
house
meeting
on
you.
Saturday.
No, not at all. Not at all. I love you. All right.
I love you, man.
I love you.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Cherie girl, congratulations on an amazing season. I am oh so proud of you. You are like the hardest working person I know. You are the epitome of let the works that I've done speak for me. Continue to do what you do. I can't wait to see what next season has in store. Yeah, my hitter, I love you. Congratulations.
That's my hitter. That's my hitter.
Hey, bestie. We truly wish we could be there with you today, celebrating you and the season finale of Say Something with Cherie.
Cherie, we are very, very proud of you and are grateful that you have achieved this accomplishment. We hope that you have enjoyed every step of the process. And again,
Congratulations.
Robert, I thank you so much for coming out and co-hosting
you.
with me on this episode, celebrating season 5
Yes,
finale.
it's been amazing. Thank you. Everyone says I have the face for radio, so thank you for trusting me to be in front of the camera. I don't normally do this.
You got the face for radio, television, and
Thank you, and I'm so proud of you, and just keep it up.
thank you.
And again, I look forward to the next 5 years, the next 10 years.
Yes.
And I'll see you higher on the top.
Climbing up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that concludes this episode for season 5 finale, and I got my boy Robert Pierce here. Make sure you go follow him. Well, no, he don't even care if you follow him.
Go follow
He's with
me.
Sunny Girl Entertainment. Go check out all of their new talent. They got Dave Hollister. They got Van, the new TikTok star sensation.
Nakia Stokes, DJ Jermaine, Jason Griffin. I can go on for days. We got new productions coming out. Films are coming out.
Listen
New music
there.
from MC Light.
Oh, yeah, she just dropped something too, right? Last week.
Oh, let me not say it. The Single Woman by MC Light featuring Big Daddy Kane, Raheem Devine, and Salt from Salt and Pepper. Please go stream it. It's on all platforms. It's a homage to the
Wow.
women in our lives.
It is. I heard the thing.
promise
I heard
you.
it. It's dope. And she's got like salt and pepper on there. She got all
Yeah,
kinds.
Salt,
Big Daddy Kane,
Big
I
Daddy
think.
Kane, and
yeah,
Raheem
that's right.
Devine. Yep.
Check it out, Sunny Girl Entertainment, and then you might see us on there, Sunny Girl. You
Never know.
You never know.
Anything's
Thanks, Pierce.
possible.
Until
Thank
the
you.
next time we told you to say something.
Y'all say something.
Thank you, honey. I know you put a lot into this, and I appreciate you for always having my back and making sure that my vision comes to pass. You make sure that I'm happy and I really appreciate this.